Good morning and welcome back. It's Saturday. We missed last Saturday, but we're here this Saturday. It's going to be a little short though. Ooh. So anyways, I had to fix that little audio duplication, I guess. Hear myself. How was everybody's 2 weeks? Last week I saw Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. I don't know if anybody ever had a chance to go out and see that one. That one was good. I don't have as much to say about that as I did about Mandalorian and Grogu. I actually felt to do a quick movie review here, Disclosure Day. I felt very neutral about it. I know a lot of people are saying this is like Steven Spielberg's best film. I'm not even seeing plot holes, plot armor. I just found a lot of like story disruptions and some logistical things. I've been writing a lot lately, and so when it comes to movies, I've been trying to figure out what I know and applying it to the movie that I'm watching. And sometimes that takes away from the movie experience, which I do really advertently try to avoid. Especially when I go and want to enjoy the movie the first time, just a clean slate. But what happens sometimes is when you're watching a movie for the first time and you get distracted by a plot hole, sometimes it's kind of hard to re-engage because your mind just kind of like sucks right into that hole of like, oh, that's just a weird choice. So that's kind of how I felt about Disclosure Day. There were a few moments where some choices were made and my brain went into like little overdrive of like, why was that choice a choice at all? So that's my take on it. I probably give it like a 3.5 stars. I mean, you got Steven Spielberg came back. He's still a phenomenal director. Talent was great. Story was pretty much linear throughout the entire thing. Janusz Kaminski, who's the DP on that, did a wonderful job. And of course, the return of John Williams, who has come out of retirement for this film. It all comes down to being friends, you know. They kind of started using each other way back in the 80s. So of course, they're going to continue their partnership and friendship moving forward. Let's head on over to our ultra hardcore world. We haven't been here. We actually haven't been here in about 2 weeks. No lie. 3 weeks. About 3 weeks, actually. It's been a long time since we've been in this world. And not much has changed. I have not been able to... I haven't found some good time to just sit aside and work on some of these details that I've been wanting to work on. We still have our home, our little boat starter home that is heavily incomplete, but I wanted to check out something, and it might just be the stream that we try it out on. Look, we can even let's get ourselves healed up and start this session right. Let's see where we're at here. We have a lot of texture to do with the red here. We have texture along this wall here. There's obviously going to be some windows. We talked about how this is kind of distracting, but I think this is actually right. I think this is actually right. I've actually looked at a couple of homes here in our area. And there are a couple that are exactly like this. It's just a wall that goes straight up as a continuation of this load-bearing wall here. Or how it splits somehow. I don't know, it feels right, or I don't know. And that's something that I still need to work on a bit. But I want to start thinking about functionality and moving together some of the other projects. I'm moving forward some of the other projects. I don't mean heavily forward. So we have this set up. And we want to make sure it works. It should work. Everything is connected. Everything is. I mean, we tested it. It's working. It's working. It's going to come down to here, and this is all squared away. So, I think we should, take a moment and dig. I'm probably gonna need another shovel. Our canal. Like, does that sound unreasonable? Does that sound like too ambitious to start digging now? And how we're gonna start digging here and getting through this? I don't think it is. I do think we need another boat with. I think we need another chest boat. We're gonna give this a go. Along with this, I wanted to start thinking about strategizing how to defeat the dragon. How to get to and defeat the dragon. Which means we need to take a little trip to the Nether. And we need to take a look at some of our drops. So we have a bunch of ender pearls, so that's actually pretty good. We do have some eyes of enders. So we have a head start here. We do have a decent head start here. We do have enrods, so we have a way to find the 2, 3, 4. Let's just do that for now. My goodness, my daddy bones brain is breaking. 12. So 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 is like the minimum, and I don't like the minimum. Because some of them break along the way, and granted, you're supposed to be able to recover a bunch of them as you toss them. Gosh, what is the name of that place with the end portal? Dungeon? Stronghold. Stronghold, that's it. We should find a stronghold. Stronghold actually has a lot of resources if you don't go to the end. So maybe we should think about maybe finding one anyways. Not looking unreasonable. In our sort of scenario, it's not unreasonable. Spend plenty of time sorting it out. Alright, so we need another boat. We have our boat here, but this is our black pearl boat. Which I should probably change over to a dark oak. I feel like I want to rename this. Okay, we're getting crazy. We're doing all the things. So, stronghold. I really want to think about getting into a stronghold. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, there we go. There. This will be our black pearl. Daddy Bones Black Pearl? No, okay. This is terrible. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. That's better. Ooh, what is going on here? That would be helpful. Do I really need a clock? Let's put a clock in there. That's weird. We're gonna need another shovel. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna rename this one. I'm gonna call it Tug, because this is our tugboat. I'm gonna call it Tug. Alright, there's that. What is this guy doing? Alright, you know what? We're going to start this way. We need a lead. Let's start our digging. And let's talk about... Oh look, I had blaze rods here. I didn't even walk all the way over there. Where are my leads? Daddy Bones knows he has some leads somewhere. But apparently not. This is terrible. There we go. I knew I had leads somewhere. Alright. We should get that other shovel. Oh, we have a couple of shovels. We're actually pretty good. Yeah, we'll take them. We'll take them. We'll start there. So, we're going to see if our plan worked. The whole purpose of building this whole thing. To build our canal. So, how's everybody's others? I mean, I want to know about you guys now. How have your 2 weeks been? All right, we need to get Tug out into the water now. Why can't I get in this boat? Plan A is working. I'm guessing we should start over here. Here we go. Oh, there's a lead in there too. Alright, maybe I didn't think this all the way through. Let's put you in there. Alright, well, we're just gonna get started. I mean... I'm feeling like a small repeat from last week. But I mean, this is Minecraft. This is like when you want to do bigger projects, you got to start clearing out bigger areas. So this week, today, later on today, I will be hanging out with my aunt. She is in town for a little bit, and we're going to go see the sheep detectives today. It's one of our exciting times. How are we doing? I have plenty of room. And what am I watching? Oh, so I am revisiting an older show called Elementary on Hulu. Anybody's interested in a show? I'm very interested in whodunits right now. Some of the stories that I've been writing are kind of whodunits. So taking a little page from Sherlock Holmes-esque. Recently watched The Residence on Netflix. That's a good show too. Yeah, you all know. Although I shouldn't have been way over here already. series I'm looking forward to maybe at some point, I guess, what might be Obsession. I don't know if anybody has interested in that movie, or interest in that movie. Like, I'm big always on the horror, thriller stuff, always. I mean, again, my mood shifts a lot. Like, I love just action-adventure sometimes. I like plot twists, which usually are like whodunits. Whodunits are good plot twists. Blues as we roll along. One of the big announcements is that the 26.2 dropped. I will be updating it this week. So we will be moving to 26.2 with this world soon. But that will happen this week. I'm going to spend some time doing some more Minecrafty things this upcoming week. But a lot of creative writing happening outside of that, and I'm excited about some of the things I've come up with. The struggles of making it come to life. That's a challenge. Matter of fact, I had to sit down with my friend yesterday and we talked about some of my stories. About where we wanted to take them, what I wanted to do with them, and how I wanted to present them to the world, I guess. Okay, is that kind of like all this? This is good. Yeah. We're good. Let's dump this off, because I know it's not a lot, but let's clear up as much as we can. I think Tug's gonna get filled up before the sand will, although it looked like it was gonna be the other way around. Backrooms. How is everybody enjoying the Backrooms? Anybody go see that yet? That's one I have not yet seen as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be honest. I do have an interest in it. I just don't know if I'm going to go see it. But we'll see. It's, you know, many more weeks in the theater still yet. It's no secret that I'm a Star Wars nut. We did go see Mandalorian and Grogu again for a third time. But we saw it in the 3D viewing, which, if you saved your money for not 3D, good job. I applaud you. It was not necessary. Not necessary. Alright, how are we doing here? If you're watching the VOD, why don't you guys tell me what kind of movies you guys enjoy seeing? Kind of curious. Horror seems, I think horror movies are making a weird comeback, strange comeback. I think they're kind of making a comeback. Not that I was ever a horror person. Like, you know, I enjoyed a good horror movie, but I guess Slaughterhouse films were not my favorite. When I say Slaughterhouse films, like there was oh, what was it? House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie, like that wasn't my cup of tea. Like just being gory for the sake of being gore is just no. That doesn't fly. That doesn't work for me. Yeah, tell me what your favorite films are. Or what if you have a favorite genre. Small steps. Small steps. Baby steps. So many steps so that I got out and got my first 6,700 steps in this morning. Not sure if that's going to be a problem in the near future, but it shouldn't be. It's fine now that I'm not actually doing this. I'm so happy to have Depth Strider. Oh, you need to come out of there. Not a bad judge of where the boats should have gone. I do say so myself. Thumbs up for Daddy Bones. Good morning, Oakdew. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I feel mine has been exceptional, busy at work, and creative on the other side of things. It's been okay. Went out to dinner with my oldest and his wife last night. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. How were you after that? Because I know you aren't exactly an outgoing woman. I will do almost anything that's been done. Hey, yep, I get it. I was just saying earlier, I'm taking my aunt. She is up there in age. I'm going to take her to the movies today. We're going to see The Sheep Detectives. Should be a fun movie to watch. Princess and the girls are out on their own adventure for the weekend. I wanted to go, but they wanted to leave yesterday, and I couldn't get off of work. They also are not coming back till Monday, which I also could not get off of work. We have enough work to keep us busy that I kind of need to be present. And as long as I keep writing, I sometimes feel like very soon I'll be independently creative. Relying on a different form of income. Alright, I'm really impressed at where I put these boats. I wasn't sure if I put them in the right spot, but apparently I did. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Sheep Detectives. Heard it was a lot of fun. Happily working on a jigsaw puzzle at the kitchen table. That is pretty much what my aunt does while she's here. So I'm kind of happy to take her to a movie to break up that monotony a bit. Should probably get out of the house for a little while. So we're gonna get some we need our lead here. Monotony, nope. Peace, zen, chill, and meditative. Absolutely. Come on, boat. I do have enough ender pearls to find. I think we're going to go for a search. We're going to go for a look. Let's find the end dungeon. Oh my goodness. Let's put Tug in here. Get in there. Why aren't you getting in there? That's why you're not getting in there. Alright, they're filling up. Alright, well, since that didn't work out for us with those there, those will stay. Okay, well then, that'll be that. We got a bed right here. Get off my bed. Might need some more torches. And maybe some more arrows. So I'm pretty confident I'm not actually ready for the boss fight, the dragon fight, but there's nothing saying that I can't find the portal. Look around, maybe get some books and some libraries and some extra little enchantments out of there. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Let's make sure we got a couple potions with us. Too bad I can't stack these. I really would really like to stack them. So we need our pearls. That should be more than enough. And we have a boat. Alright, here we go. It broke. Of course it did. Well, I guess we're walking. Or we need to take our mule. Let's go grab our mule. We never did name him. I know there's just kind of like the thing to, call him Donkey. I don't want to call him Donkey. I'm going to call him something else. But it looks like our search begins going this way. Alright, so what are we counting down? Let's count down to 1800. We'll throw another pearl. Well, maybe 1750. We can, yeah. I don't want to throw them too often, and I don't want to throw them too late. It's like probably as good a spot as any. Still heading this way. And it broke again, didn't it? This is always why I bring way more than 12. It slays me. Oh, that was dangerous. It always slays me when I watch speedrunners. They're like, oh, I've got 8, let's go. I'm like, 8? That's kind of crazy. I always assume that when I get to the portal, there's going to be no Eyes of Ender in it at all. So I need at least 12. And then look, we've already tossed around 2, and I love that puppers. Look at that guy. I don't have any bones, but we have to, we'll have to come back and tame him. Ooh, that looks adventurous. Yay, it didn't break this time. Yeah, I probably throw it way too frequently, maybe. I do have an inner chest on me. Okay, good. Got yellow terracotta there. That's great. Dash bright. Where are we at? Woodlands, Badlands. I guess we can't go that way. That looks really cool, like seeing like the red kind of like lining through there. That's kind of crazy. I want to get to someplace. Ooh, there's an end portal. we'll leave everything else. Alright, we're still going the right way. So it was pushing us this way a little bit. How's our map looking? Like, is this unexplored? Oh wow, we're actually in some unexplored territory here. This is where the end portal was, or the nether portal. Look at those spikes. Yes, sir. We are in the Badlands. We got another. Alright, now that that's all straightened out. Yeah, I just did that to straighten out the. Did I? I didn't do that. Did I do that? Just looking to see if there's any, like, just like that one, if there's any easy chests to get our hands on. Yeah, come on. Oop. So we can do one of two things. We can do cheat cam a little bit, or we can just follow our instincts. Actually, I'm getting excited right about now. A little nervous, a little excited. Oh, did it break? It broke. Come on, donkey. Still right near the portal. Alright, if I'm right, let's F3G, chunk it. I think this is the chunk that it's in. Is it the center? Alright, donkey. We're going down. I brought absolute, like, I really didn't really think about a way to get back up. But we're going down. This is... Where is it at? I'm looking for it. Is this section relative? 6. Alright, I think that's where that's at. I think that is where that's at. Alright, so it needs to be, I don't know, it's gotta be the center, right? Alright, let's turn this off. Okay, we need... Wait, we need to bring this up some. On. Okay, we're at deep sleep. Oh, there we go. I spy. Okay, I don't want to get too far from here. Whew, alright. Yes, my heart is kind of thrumping right now. I am not gonna lie. Alright, now obviously I'm not in any kind of rush to get through this. But what I am going to do is this. wow. Okay, so this is like really broken. So, these doors, if you aren't familiar with them, I mean, everybody's familiar with them, they close in the direction of the entrance to the stronghold. So, for example, since it closes this way and it's on this side of the block, the entrance to the stronghold is this way. Oh. I'm not ready for that. Is there 2 strongholds here? Oh, yeah. Bane of arthropods. And eye armor trim. I love it. Okay, we have going on here. We have this kind of happening. Armor trim, armor trim. There we go. Let's put that away. So we got one chest there. Any others down here? I think there's... There one more? No. Really? I thought there was 2 down here. Let's make use of those. Alright, cool. Lunge. I said love, careless love. Fire protection 3, that's it, and lunge 3. I wonder how big of, can we go lunge 4? Alright, there's that. Let's put the diamond there. Gives a little extra room. Keep coming after me. I wanna run up in my tree and stay away. Alright, we do need a couple more torches. I'm not feeling very good about my torch situation. Alright, here we go. I kind of want to just go ahead and take all these books. I'm not planning on going through the portal. We're probably going to open it. But I don't plan on going through. We are not doing the dragon fight. This is just us doing some exploring, testing our ultra hardcore prowess, being safe while being dangerous. And then make a little mark on our map so we know exactly where it's at when we're ready for it. And I think we're actually pretty close too, as far as getting ourselves ready for a dragon fight. Be my first time in ultra hardcore taking on a dragon. I mean, it took us 6 seasons to get this far. So when we continue on, we gotta be smart about doing it. Okay. Now we have our entrance here. Oh, did I miss something? I see a block. There. Okay, I think this is where the home room is. This is the entrance room. Oh, man. Yeah, this dungeon is scuffed from the get-go. Fresh, oh my goodness. Daddy bones. Stronghold.
There was a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside to see. There was a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside, a house on the hillside to visit Daddy Bones.
Oh. Gosh, that was actually kind of easy. Well, we got two. Let's see here. Let's do this. There we go. Redstone through there. Okay, you know the one thing I probably should have done is built a portal. Although I am seeing that way something else. Let's put our eyes in. Oh, I thought we had an achievement for actually opening that. I guess not. You have 9 spaces left on this. 7. There's a button missing. What? I got iron ingots for placing an iron door down. That's kind of crazy. Craft and place an iron door. Oh, this is where we got a whole bunch of stuff. It's like a wall's missing. Oh, no, the entrance. This is the entrance. Okay, yeah. This is one of the more interesting strongholds I've seen. We have sharpness pro 4 and rest 4. Lunch might rest 2. Just piercing 3. Nice. What else we have? Piercing 4. Put stacks up in here. Yeah, we're running out of room. Could go back up and drop some of the stuff off with Donkey, then come back down. I'd like to not have to make that trip though. Come on. Think. How can we do this? We have too many non-stackables. How much space do I have in here? There's 9. Alright, so that takes care of all of that. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Actually, that's really helpful. That should give us some room to get the rest of this. Alright, highly successful trip to the oh my, I want to keep on a call it the threshold, but the stronghold. I guess in a story point of view, it is kind of like a threshold to the end. Metaphorically. Alright. That's actually really convenient. Let's go ahead and clear that. There we go. I think the last thing we need, let's swap that out. Go ahead and swap that out. So we have some blocks to get ourselves back up. Okay. Why is... Oh, I. That's why. Like, why is that up? Yeah, let's do this first. Oh, so close. So close. What is that? Claptrap. No, I said and open, not and close. Secondary set of doors. And word for achieving and open. That is funny. Alright, what do I have? Problem is, like, no, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, like, thank goodness. I'm like, where's my donkey head? Alright, we need to make a... What color should this be? Let's go with yellow. Stronghold and portal, not prottle. There we go. Oh my goodness, Daddy Bones, you are the worst. There's a G there. All right. Well, I guess I didn't need all these potions that I thought I needed. Let's clear some of that. And then let's turn our home. Let's enable that. And it's that way. It's actually kind of amazing how conveniently close this portal is. Okay, we know where the location of the dragon is now, or the portal now, so we can do that. There we go. And it's only like less than 1,500 blocks away, so we're pretty good. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That slice through the Badlands is bad. Sluice? Alright, so we have some potions that'll get us through this dragon fight. Isn't there like a strength potion? Potion of strong. I feel like I explored this already. No. But we're about to find out, I guess. Donkey, where are you going? Look, there's an Enderman. So looks like I blocked up some of those. Yeah, you got a guy in there, right? Yep. Oh, there's two. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, it looks like I've been here. Oh. Maybe I haven't. Did I, like, not notice this or something? I'll have to come back. Or maybe did I not mark it? Maybe I had to mark it. Nope, I did not mark it. But I definitely would have blocked those two guys in there. Okay, Daddy Bones, what the heck? You were here, you weren't here. Block that guy in. No, where you going? Okay, now that that's settled. The other village is there. And we'll have to come back for it, because we obviously did not archaeology that place out. Unless somebody knows different. Did I fill it up? I don't think I would have. And there's not enough space to really dive into it. This is a very interesting area. It's nice to see it. If you don't spend a whole lot of time here, it's like you probably just like grab and go. Kind of have this impression that I kind of want to just dig it out. Like, dig it out. Look, there's our dog. Not that I'm trying to create projects myself, but wouldn't it be nice to like create a road from this town to the town of, you know, north of here, south of here? Trophies. We've been putting our trophies here. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Or that. That can go there. Bread. Redstone. Paper. Gold. Is it nearly nighttime again? No, it's raining. Terracotta. There we go. Books. Where did Daddy Bones put the cobweb? No, we'll take that. Take all that. Not edible. It is like a block, but it's not exactly a mob drop. We'll put it there. Oh, I'll put it there. Not sure why I'd put it with the plants, but that's where they are. More terracotta. So those are fixed, that's fixed. Now we got into this one. Food. Books go there. Goes there. have room for all these enchanted books. Bane of arthropods. We may need those. Yep, this room is getting small. Very, very small. I think we'll be needing to put some books here temporarily. My goodness. This is why Daddybones gets into like a point of I mean, technically they're heads. I could put them in there. There we go. All right. I'm probably going to scrape all these and recycle them. Okay. All right. I said it was going to be a short stream, and saving golden shovels. No wonder you're sword. Yes. I have to melt them down. I have to scrape and melt them down next so I can get my nuggets. They are next. I'll probably do that like off camera. Get some of that stuff done, cleaned up. But I have to end it here. Like I said, I was going out with my aunt this afternoon, so I need to start getting ready for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me head over to our end screen, and there we go. Oak Dew, thank you so much for being here, as always. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Have fun with family. Take care, Dad. Yeah, absolutely. You too. You too. Enjoy the puzzles, the zen, the meditation, all of it. I'm going to get some of that tomorrow. Some zen meditation tomorrow. Probably after my long walk. I did walk quite a bit today, Oak Dew. I don't know if you caught that this morning. But yeah, I got like 6,200 steps in. 6,700 steps. I knew I felt it was going to be like a sedentary day for me, so I figured I better get my walk in early. And everybody who's watching the VOD, thank you guys so much for coming back and watching. Appreciate you. I will be in Oak Dew stream tomorrow, hanging out, saying hi and hello and lurking. Good job. Haven't eaten yet, so I haven't exercised at all. Well, you'll get there. The day is not over yet. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys, the VOD viewers, and everybody who's kind of like lurking. Thank you. Just thank you so much. I will be here again next week, Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for your viewing and chill pleasure. So, as always, take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers!